Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Sacred Lotus Temple. My name is Danae. We'll let some more people get on for a little bit. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. How is everyone doing today? For those of you who are new here, my name is Danae. I am a clairvoyant, and today I am offering free yes or no's and a mini reading that will include 3 tarot card pulls. The mini readings do require a gift of $20. You can find all of the payment options. Hey, good morning, Body by B. You can find all of the gifting options by clicking the link in my profile, okay? And also for your listening pleasure, we are listening to frequency music with the frequency 432 hertz. This is to just raise our vibration, okay? Bring happiness and joy. So before we get to opening up for the questions, y'all, let's get to 1,000 likes, and then once we get there, then I'll start answering your questions, okay? I'm just shuffling my cards, doing a pre-shuffle for those of you who purchase a reading. But also I was thinking it might be fun if once we get to like 10,000 likes, I'll do a reading for the collective, okay? So y'all stick around for that. Also, if you guys have any questions just regarding like spirituality or whatever like that, feel free to ask. I am a transformational spiritual life coach, so I'm open to having conversations with you all. And if you're interested in using my coaching services or wanting to see if I'd be open to mentoring you, please follow me and send me a DM, or you can send me an email as well. Again, you can find all of that information. All of my contact information is in my profile. Thank you guys so much for getting me to 1,000 likes. Let me open up my computer really quick, because it's easier sometimes for me to see your questions on a bigger screen. All right. Sounds good, sounds good. Okay, so now that we're at 1,000 likes, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on reading you all's questions. Good morning, Gabrielle. How are you? You guys, feel free to not spam the comment section with your question 3,300 times, okay? If you do that, unfortunately, I will have to block you, because it means that you're I don't know a good way to say it, but I'm gonna have to block you, okay? Just be patient. Peace, 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 right? Be patient, be patient. All right, so let's get started. Okay. All right. Dana, is that your name, or Deanna? Does Christopher still think about me intimately? Yes. Florine, is that your name? Will Roosevelt reach out to me soon? Possibly. Is Roosevelt like a very quiet to himself type of person? Not necessarily shy, maybe introverted. But yes, he will reach out. But it's very much like on his time when he feels like it. So if you're in a rush to speak to him, you should probably call yourself, okay? Okay, will Smith and I have a child before commitment or afterwards? If that makes sense. Like, are you asking if you guys are going to be in a committed relationship before you guys have a child? Well, I'm having difficulty understanding this question, as I'm unsure as to why you would even plan to have a child before there's a relationship commitment. I'm traditional. Okay. So wait, I'm not sure what that means either. So are you, I meant like marriage. Okay, so you're a traditional person and you're asking me if you're gonna have a child with someone before there's a marriage. If you're a traditional person, you wouldn't even be, giving your body to anybody before there was marriage. I mean, that's my definition of like a traditional person. Like, you wait until marriage. So are you truly traditional? Maybe your question is a bit perplexing based off of your statement of being a traditional person, right? Maybe I asked that wrongly. Possibly. Like, maybe if you would have said, hey, am I gonna have a child with someone before, am I gonna have a child with Smith before we get married? Like, then I would have been like, okay, but like, you're saying, here's the thing. If you're a traditional person and your belief is to be married before you have a child, then you need to stand firm, like 10 toes down, stand firm in your values and what traditions that you carry. And don't let anyone try to, and I'm not saying that this has happened, but don't let anyone try to talk you into lowering your standards just so that they can have access to your body. Does that make sense? So yeah, just keep standing on your own morals. Also, is Smith a traditional person? Because if Smith was a traditional person, this wouldn't even be a question, because y'all wouldn't be doing anything that can bring a child. Like, I don't know. that would bring a child in before y'all were committed, right? Gabrielle, I don't understand your question. Can you reword that? It says, do Justin be missing? Missing what? Or are you saying, is he missing? Jessica, does Chris still care about me? I'm hearing yes, like yes in theory, but it's like there's somebody else that Chris is interested in, and so those feelings or those thoughts are being like pushed to the back to make room for this other person. Bree, will I meet a new love interest soon? Bree, you'll meet someone when you've healed from the last, I'm hearing 3 relationships. You're still holding on to some like negativity in regards to that. I'm hearing the word failure, so I don't know if you feel like there was some type of failure within your relationships. But once you release that, then someone will come into you. Someone who like y'all are worthy of each other. Ashley, is the relationship over between me and Keishorn after our disagreement that we had? If you guys are able to have like an adult conversation about how you have different views about things, in your relationship can be mended. But if you stay in a space of like, both of you stay in a space of like immaturity or like disregard for the other person's feelings, then it's not going to work out. Mookie, will me and Julian get back together eventually? I feel like you have a lot of good things going for you. I think that if you let Julian back in, well, if Julian approaches you trying to get back in, it's going to be because Julian sees what you have going for you, and Julian is trying to get a piece of that, right? So you're going to have to use your own discernment onto, determining if you're going to allow Julian to come back in. But, you're going to have to figure out, but you're going to have to outweigh the pros and the cons of that whole situation. Brianna, will I hear back from Job Corps anytime soon? You will, but not putting Job Corps down in any way, but I do believe that you can go a better route. Like, this would be a better route for you when it comes to your life goals. So if you're trying to go there to get a job, go someplace else to try to get a job. If you're trying to go there to learn some type of trade or a skill, go someplace else to learn a trade or a skill. I don't think Job Corps is going to be the best for you when it comes to your overall like development, right? Your mental development. I think it'll like take you backwards to I'm seeing like a childlike behavior, childlike mentality. Okay. Destiny, does Andrew... I'm giggling because Andrew is not like a difficult name to pronounce. Like, and you like phonetically sounded it out. I appreciate that. But yeah. Does Andrew just want to be friends only? And Andrew gives me the vibe where it's like, all of his female friends are friends with benefits. He doesn't really have like female friends. They all come with a benefit of some sort. Allie, do you see my ex Ricky coming back? No. He likes how my guides show him to me is like a black mist, like a very dense, thick black mist. So I'm not sure if maybe he's like a... That's so weird. They're showing me like a shadow person. So, you know, like kind of like ominous, an ominous feeling I get from him. But no, he's not coming back. Ashley, I try to have adult conversations, but he just disregards what I say or doesn't understand. Got you. Well, if you're still here, it's like if someone is constantly trying to just not understand you and you're like, feel like you're battling for your life to like get some type of understanding, they're like doing that on purpose. Okay, that's a form of emotional abuse, right? It's like they like wear you down to where you're just like, where you then be like, because they're disregarding your feelings or your thoughts or your opinions so deeply, like then it causes you to also disregard, because now you're like, well, I don't even want to fight about it. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to even move forward with what I think, and we'll just go ahead and do what he wants to do or what she wants to do, right? So just know that that's a form of emotional abuse, so you have to decide if you're going to continue on with that. Good morning, Demetria. Carissa, will Matt reach out to me today? Yes, sometime after 3 p.m. Leslie, will Alexander contact me first tomorrow? Maybe like a text that just says like good morning or something like that, you know? Carissa, oops, it jumped. You're welcome, Carissa. Hey, Steph, how are you? All right, we did Ricky. Danielle. Hey, Danielle, how are you? Will I see a change at work financially this year for the long haul? Thank you. Like, are you asking if you're going to get a raise or if like you'll get a new job with more money? The job that you're currently at, I don't feel or see them giving you more money. You're gonna need to figure out a better way to invest your money. Let me know how that resonates with you. I don't know if you've been thinking about the stock market or where you should be putting your money so that it can grow, like maybe having a higher yield savings account. Let me know how that resonates with you. But yeah, you're the one that's going to have to make some changes in regards to how you're spending your money. Brittany, do I have a good future ahead? It depends on the decisions that you make and who you allow in your life. That would determine if you have a good future or not, you know? Is there anyone else that has any questions? Do I have a good future health-wise? I mean, again, it depends on what decisions you make and what you do. If you're going to the doctor, are you eating healthy? Are you exercising? Who you're allowing in your circle? You know, all of those things. Now, what you're genetically already predisposed to, I don't know. But logically, at the end of the day, you're gonna live the life that you, how do I say it? There's going to be circumstances in your life that you need to, that will cause you to be more aware of your physical body. So you need to try to figure out how you can be more in tune with your inner self, your innards. Does that make sense? I'm not being shown anything like immediately something's going to happen, but realistically, at the end of the day, all of us are gonna end. But what matters is the life that you live while you're here. You have to do the work to take care of yourself and stop ignoring things. Does that make sense? Thank you, Obasi, for sharing the live. I appreciate that. Demetria, will I get a job soon? I'm hearing something about doing hair. Are you interested in becoming a beautician of some sort? Or have you been thinking about, you know how people own buildings and in the building there's little suites for people to lease for their private businesses? I don't know if maybe you've been thinking about doing something like that, but it could be lucrative if you know how to manage property properly, right? Let me know how that resonates with you, okay, Demetria? That makes sense. Just looking for a financial breakthrough soon. Understood. Nakisha, if I apply for the Creasone Park apartment, do you see me moving in 2025? I don't. So yes, I do see that you will, but there's something about that place that I don't like, and I'm trying to figure out what it is. By any chance, is this place near a lot of I don't know, I just keep seeing bugs, it's by a lot of trees, or maybe there's a lot of water. Let me know. Let me know, okay, Nakisha? Hey, Bubbles, what's going on? How are you? You guys, if I answer your question, please it would be so helpful if you guys like respond when I say something. A lot of what? Didn't hear you. I see, like, is there a lot of trees or is it a place where it's like around a lot of water or a lot of trees? Because I see like bugs. I was saying that there's something about the place that like makes that I don't like. So I was trying to ask for it. Yes, trees. Okay. So then maybe that's it. It's like, and it's not anything like, I just don't like bugs, right? So it could be flies, it could be ants, it could be whatever. I'm not saying like this place has like roaches or anything like that, but it's just like a lot of bugs. But I'm suspecting that it's from the trees. So to go back, to reiterate, yes, you'll get the apartment, but there's a lot of bugs there. That personally makes me uncomfortable, but FYI, I don't want that. Okay. All right, so then good. I'm glad that I shared what I was feeling then, because I'm like, I don't know. Now somebody asked about if they were going to get out of Nigeria. David, will I travel out of Nigeria this year? I don't know. It's very interesting, David, because it doesn't even feel like you're there. Like, it doesn't feel like your heart is there. It's someplace else. I don't want to say no, right? But it just feels like your heart is someplace else. You're seeking to go somewhere else. I don't know if this is based off of like a love interest or an interest in finding new love. And it's like you have like one foot out the door, like you're just ready to go. But I'm not showing that you go anywhere though. Are you possibly a little bit fearful of leaving? You're a little hesitant about it, like you want to go but you're not sure if you should go, or if you know? Because I don't want to say no that you don't go anywhere, but it just feels like you're hesitant. So just to get to the other people, I want to encourage you to be courageous and to just go forward in what you want. All right, make your plan to travel wherever it is that you want to travel, and do just that. Okay. Yes, you're tired. Got you. Yeah. Oh, look at the bottom of the deck. We have 2 of Wands in reverse. So basically, it's like saying that you need to be planning, right? But you're not planning. You're not planning for your future. You're not taking the necessary steps that are needed to get you to where you want to go. Y'all see how Spirit be coming through for the kid? Yeah. So you got to start planning. Just plan, right? Let's say you're like, on December 31st, I'm getting out of here. I'm going wherever. I don't know. You want to go to Switzerland? Go to Switzerland. Start planning now on how you got to get there. Okay? But it's all up to you, right? As I said before, like, my guides are like, don't say no. Let him know, like, he has to do the work to get to where he wants to go. You can't keep procrastinating, okay, David? Carisha, will Brandon and I get back together by his birthday? You could. I personally would hold off on getting back with him before his birthday. Why? Because I feel like you will get him a gift and he will take it for granted, and you will regret that you got back with him before his birthday. But if you waited to allow the union to happen, then things could work out a lot better. But I'm also getting this like scene. They're showing me this scene where does Brandon like embarrass you? Let me give you an example. So he would like literally like talk, he would literally speak bad about you in front of you to other people. That's what I'm saying. So let me know how that resonates with you in any way. Or like he would talk bad about you to other people and then it would get to you or something. Like he just never that. Brandon keeps my image clean. I do the same for him. No. Okay. Thank you for responding. Okay. So yeah, just wait until after the birthday. I think that there's something, it feels like there's something going on. Like you're saying that he keeps your name clean and you do the same for him. But then you also said you guys aren't talking much. And you want to know if you're going to get back together before his birthday, but you guys aren't talking much. Like it seems like there's something happening. It does feel like he's speaking badly about you to other people. So, you know, take that how it resonates with you. It may come up in the future. But yeah, if you do get back with him, please wait. Wait until after the birthday to determine if that's what you want to do. Okay? All right, Carisha. Haley. Will I like this new job at Good Ones or should I just stay where I'm at? Is it possible to work both the jobs? That's interesting. Hold on. Is there anyone looking to have a mini reading? The mini readings are $20 and you get the 3-card tarot card pool for clarifiers. Let me know if you're interested in that. You can go to my profile and click on the link. Scroll down a little bit to where it says Cash App and you can make your send your gift there. Okay? Yeah, Carisha, so just wait. Wait until after the birthday. I feel like something's going to unfold. Haley, well, I like this new job at Goodwin's. Here's the thing, right? I know I had asked you if you could do both jobs at the same time, but it's like all jobs are going to have something, right? There's always going to be something that you like or that you don't like. You're going to have to determine which one is you're more willing to deal with, right? So are you going to leave a job that you've already established that pays well to go to another job? Like weigh the pros and the cons of all of that. You liking something is solely determined upon your attitude towards your day-to-day like job requirements, okay? I just don't know if the money will be worth it. Well, think of all the things that you could do with the money. You know what I mean? What are you trying to do? Would the money be worth it then? If you're able to accomplish all the things that you wanted to do, like travel, your housing, food, clothes, you know? Food, clothing, and shelter, would it be worth it then? So you have to like run that by yourself. All right. Britt, will I get married? I can't tap into that. I don't see anything. I don't even feel you, Britt. Maybe you left? I don't see anything in regards to that. Okay. Nettie, should I call David? If you want to. I mean, that's like, it's totally up to you what you guys do. You're welcome, Haley. It's totally up to you what you do in regards to if you contact people or not. You just have to be prepared for the response, right? Like, what if they're not happy to see you, or what if, or hear from you, you know? It all depends on the situation. Thank you for following me, Sharon. Now, in regards to your, will I start my shirt business soon? You could have started your shirt business yesterday. All you had to do was go on Shopify and get a drop shipper. Have a contract with a company that will make the shirts and ship them out, and just have your logo or whatever on it. You could have started yesterday. I think you think too much about stuff. Like, you think, and then you plan, and then you don't like take the next step to do anything. Starting a shirt business, I mean, fundamentally, if you don't have the finances to put into like the website and all of that, I can understand that. But for the most part, like any type of e-commerce, if the e-commerce website allows you access to drop shippers, then it's super easy to do. Sierra, did I do the right thing when I left Irvin? Did it feel right? Did you feel free? Did you feel happy? If you felt those things, then yes, you did the right thing. Lori, will I see Dustin today? I don't know if you'll see him today, but it feels like there's something going on with his teeth. Hey, I am Princess. How are you? Someone's asking about a twin flame. I saw that earlier. Monica, is Jeremy my twin flame? possibly it's kind of like a twin flame slash karmic, like good stuff comes but then bad stuff comes. Really, it's all about the lesson that you're supposed to learn with this person. So take that how it resonates with you. It just feels like there's a lot of ups and downs. What was 50-50, Sierra? Louise, why do you think they're spying on you? Yeah, Louise, why do you think they're spying on you? The feeling of leaving him is 50-50. Gotcha. Well, all I can say is there was something that pushed you far enough to where you believed that you needed to leave. Whether if it was for your own sanity or for your physical safety, there was something that pushed you to leave. You would not have left if you weren't supposed to, you know? So in the event that you go back, please be aware that nothing has changed. Nothing will change. Like, it's just going to be the same. So you have to determine, like, if you're going to keep putting up with the same cockamamie BS. They said the whole word, but cockamamie BS. Let me know how that resonates with you, okay? I'm getting friend requests from them. Just block them. If it's bothering you, if you think that they're spying on you, just block them. That's all you have to do. It's not that serious. It's not that deep. Yeah, thank you. It definitely resonates. You're welcome. Hey Eileen, what's going on? Miriam is B trying to reconcile with me. I don't think so. It doesn't feel like that's what the case is. Maria, why are you... Serious question. All right, Maria, think about your whole relationship with Steve, right? And this is interesting because your name is I Am the Empress, right? Would an empress allow for the things that have happened? I'm hearing transponded, whatever that is. For all the things that have happened within your relationship, would an empress have allowed any of that, right? I'm hearing no. Right, yeah, I know. So, you know, so why would you even want to reach out to him? It's like, you know, if you were to think, it's like if you were the queen, right? If you were the queen of some land but yet you're sleeping with what do you call it? What is what were those people called back in the day that would take the pan that they would go to the bathroom in and throw it out? Right? What was that called? The whatever boy? We'll just call him the pot boy, right? The boy that comes and carries away the urine and fecal matter from the night before for the king and queen or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know. I think you just need to. It feels like you lower your standards. You know, it's like something about you not. You don't fully embody and develop this person that you want to be, or are trying to be. Like it's like, I'm just gonna go off of like what your name is. I am the Empress. So like you want to be the Empress, but you're not embodying that Empress mentality, or you know what I mean? Let me know how that resonates with you. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, say it. No idea, but I get it. Yeah, so They're showing me like how back in the day I had a Dogue de Bordeaux, which is those French Mastiffs, right? And they're showing me like how the dog, her name was Bella Toussaint. And I'd call her Princess Bella. And one time they didn't have her regular food at the store. I had to get what I could get, right? I don't want her to starve. So I get the food, I poured in her bowl, and she looked at me like, bitch, where is my steak? Like, don't you know who I am? So just keep that in mind, okay? Sorry, y'all. Let me get back up here to these questions. All right, I did Miriam. We did Maria. Todd, will I get approved for disability soon? I hope so. Because it feels like this is some bullshit. Like, that's what it feels like. You know what I mean? Something about it's like within the next 8 months. So from today, within 8 months, you should get approved. All right. Jazz, will I see Reem in October? It's like the end of October, but the beginning of November. Vita, is there a chance for Tommy and I to date? There is a chance. There's a chance. But I feel like you have a very, very like fiery, spicy, saucy type of personality. Like do you talk really fast? And do you use your hands like when you talk? And I think that for him, that's going to take some time for him to get used to, because he it's like he prefers women that are not just women. He prefers like quiet. Does that make sense? He likes the quiet. He likes, like, he doesn't need all of the show. Does that resonate with you in any way? So there's a possibility. You just have to know that he may not be up for all of the like extravaganza of it all. Let me know how that resonates with you, okay? Vanessa, will I ever hear from Jordan again? You'll hear from Jordan like when Jordan needs you. Does that make sense? Vanessa, will I ever hear from Jordan again? So no, it doesn't make sense. He doesn't need me. Okay. No, he doesn't need me. The boy don't want me. Okay, so then why are you asking the questions, ma'am? Like, he may not want you, but he may need you one day, and then he'll reach out then. So that's still, I'm still answering your question. Like, that's very interesting to me. So we got into it last night. I told him peace. Okay, so, all right. All right. I'm sad trying to mask it with sarcasm. I totally get that, but in this situation where you're asking me for assistance in some way, it's not like helpful. That doesn't help anybody. And I totally get you trying to mask it with sarcasm. I do that too. And I actually have I have like dark humor, right? But like, I come here with an open heart to serve the collective. And that's something that I have chosen to do. And so, with that being said, I ask to be put into alignment with people like who truly are seeking some type of assistance in some way, right? And so it's encouraged, or I encourage folks to just, when you come and you ask me a question, with all your heart of hearts, just be vulnerable and know that that vulnerability will not be used against you in any way. And know that I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to make you feel less than. I'm not here to, be anything other than the conduit for the message that you need to receive, right? So, with that being said, y'all got into it last night, and you was like, deuces, rah rah, that's what's up. I'm here for that, right? I'm hearing Notorious Lil' Kim. Take that how it resonates with you. I don't know if maybe you like her music or what, or maybe that's the attitude that you had. But like I said, even though you told him like deuces, he may not call you, he may not reach out, he may not want you ever, but he is going to reach out to you when he needs you, and that's it. My dad had a major heart attack Monday night and he wasn't there for me. Oh, well, yeah. Then you made the right decision. Is it Yara? Y-A-I-R-A. I just saw that you sent a gift. Are you here? Yes. All right, so silver lining, you made the right decision. I'm just letting you know. And again, I'm so sorry to hear about your dad. Like, I really am. I'm so sorry. Just know that you made the right decision. Know that he will contact you when he needs you. But it's up to you to decide if you're going to give him the same energy that he gave you during this time when you really needed him. Okay? And I really hope that helps. Yara, hold on for one moment. Let me get to these people. Eileen, I'll answer your question in a moment if you're still here. If you could just hold on for a few minutes. Amanda, Jennifer, Destiny, Crystal, all of y'all. I'm gonna read for Yara real quick. And then we'll move on. Okay, so if you guys can hold your questions until I finish this. Do you know how long it'll be? It honestly, silver lining, it'll be and this is how it always is. You will literally have like forgotten about him or gotten over the situation, and that's when he reaches out. And you'll like literally like look at the food and be like, F that. You know what I mean? All right, so Yara, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Thank you so much for the gift. I appreciate you. Can you please like J? Oh, Yara Matos. Okay. So okay. Like huevo. All right. Thank you so much for letting me know. It really bothers me when I don't pronounce people's names correctly. All right, what is your question? You guys have to forgive me. I gotta turn this light down. I kind of like stuff a little bit muted. It's just easier on my eyes. Yara, what is your question? I feel completely lost and not sure what direction to head in. Unfulfilled. Oh, I'm sorry. All right. What are you feeling like? I keep seeing a little dog. So if that resonates with you in any way, let me know. But I keep seeing a little dog out of the corner of my eye. Out of the corner of my eye. So let me know. What are the best next steps for me to feel connected to life again? Determine what you want. What do you want? I've been thinking about getting one. Okay. Then maybe that's why I see a little dog, but I do not have one. Okay. But I see like a little dog. I'm just telling you. I see a little dog. Is like right in the periphery. And he's just like, you know how they be, little face. Anyway, okay. So, what do you need to do? You need to figure out what it is that you want to do. What do you want your life to look like? Have you ever done a visualization where, like, you close your eyes and you're thinking about your best day, right? Or in the most perfect and delusional life that you could ever have. Visualize what it's like to live in the day in life of you, right? So you'll close your eyes and you'll visualize what it's like. So you'll start your day when you open your eyes, right? I even like to start, when you're like, before you even open your eyes, but you're conscious and you're awake, and you know that you're awake, but your eyes are still closed and you're like feeling the bed. What do your sheets feel like? When you open your eyes, what does your room look like? What does it smell like? When you leave out of your room, what does your home look like? What does it feel like? Are you going into your kitchen? What does your kitchen look like? What do you eat? What does your stove look like? Like every aspect of your day and what you do. Think about that and be totally grandiose about it, right? But with that being said, you're going to do things like, what does your car look like? Is there gas in the car? Do you have someone in your life who always just puts the gas in your car and you don't even know how much gas costs anymore? Meditate on that. Look at in your visualization, open up your banking app on your phone. How much money is in there? Did you get a text message when you woke up about there being a deposit? How much was that deposit? When you're feeling lost and you don't know where to go, always go within and ask your higher self, hey, what do I need to do next? What is going on? If you have a spirit team, ask them, hey, support me and guide me. What do I need to do? When you're feeling lost in your life and you're not sure where to go next, think about, where do you want to go? What do you want to do? If you're unhappy and unfulfilled in your job, what type of job do you want that you think would make you feel happy and fulfilled? Okay? This also could be something with like, where are you living? Do you even like the city and state that you live in? Is it possible for you to move to where you want to be? I would encourage you to do an astrocartography chart, where it will basically tell you, like, based on your date of birth, right, and where you were born. It will tell where you were born. It will tell you where's the best place for you to live if you want to find love. Where's the best place for you to live if you want to have a bomb career, right? An amazing career. Where's the best place for you to live if you want mental peace and clarity, right? Where's the best place for you to live if you just want to be alone? It all depends on the things that you want. I've been thinking about getting one, but I do not have one. You can get it done for free. You don't have to just go to Google, type in astrocartography, and you can get one for free. I got one for free, and it told me that I needed to live in Houston. So now I'm like on this mission to move to get to Houston, which is interesting because my parents moved there. I had moved here to Mississippi. They moved near Houston. Then I did the astrocartography, and it said that I needed to move to Houston in order for me to have the business that I wanted. But then it also said, now mind you, I did this after I had moved to Mississippi, and they said that moving to Mississippi would give me spiritual freedom. And that's exactly what happened. So anyways, I digress. Let's get back to you. Also, with that being said, when it comes to feeling connected to life, you have to be happy with you, right? With you in you. I'm unfamiliar with astrocartography. It's so overwhelming to think about what I want. All right, let's touch base with that. Why is it overwhelming? This sounds like it's more of this feels like it is a issue with your pre-programming. So maybe growing up, your family was like, you can't do this because XYZ. Or maybe instilled fear in you from actually going out to finding your purpose. It's so overwhelming to think about what I want. I simply don't know. That's fair. That's fair, and I can recognize that. Not really, and that's not really, and that's almost the problem. Sorry guys, I had to verify that I was not a robot. My family didn't give me any guidance. Okay. So it's kind of, it feels like a matter of like, you're in this situation, you're raising yourself. I feel like I have to figure everything out on my own. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. Okay, so I want you to either write this down or screen record what I'm about to say to you, okay? And we'll lay it out. So first you're going to have to actually decide and allow yourself to dream big and not allow yourself to become overwhelmed with your desires. And I know that that's easier said than done, especially if like you may be someone who has anxiety and you're not sure how to smooth out, handle, lower your anxiety. I'm seeing like a wave go like this, and like hands are going like this over the wave to smooth it out. All right, so let's start with something like basic, where you just make a list of all the things that you want to do. Start there, right? You'll think of all the things that you want to do in your life. Just start there. Super simple. What do I want to do? What is my purpose, right? Can I ask you, what is your do you know your sun, moon, and rising signs in the zodiac? Your big three: sun, moon, rising. Because I feel like you make yourself small. Sag, Cancer, Taurus. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. By any chance, were you born close to Christmas time? Hey, sunshine. Were you born near Christmas time? Because Cancer, that's a lot. Thanksgiving. Okay. That's a lot of emotions. Sages, they're just on fire all the time, but they could be like super emotional, but like kind of like histrionic at times when they can't control their emotions. I'm not saying that's you. I'm just giving an example. Taurus moon, but then you're like real, like logical. Okay. All right. So make a list of the things that you want to do. From those three things, take the top three things that you really want to do. And from there, you're going to make some type of goal on how to actualize, how to make those things happen. Now, this isn't something that you have to like put 5 hours into every day, but 15, 30 minutes, just kind of have fun and play with it, right? If you utilize Canva, you can go on Canva and type in goal setting, and it'll give you all these different templates to use if you like stuff like that. I know what you mean. My sisters are like that, but I'm very relaxed. Good. So yeah, take the top three things that you really would like to do, or at least to start on, like for like the next quarter, right? And just go from there, and truly believe and have faith in yourself that you can do these things. All right. Now also understand that there may be some like delays, right? Because a new path may need to be taken, or there may be some type of like Well, it just got really dark outside. It's going to rain soon. Sometimes you may need to just go a different path. But always ask for support and guidance. I want you to know that you're never alone. Like, even though like your family may not provide any support in regards to things like this or give you any type of direction, always know that there is some type of guidance. Do you have a grandma who's crossed over? Because there's a woman. Are you named after somebody? Or have a similar name to someone who has already crossed over? Because it feels like that there's a grandma that's always with you. Or maybe just like mother energy. Nope, but MT. My dad's mother has passed. Okay. I'm trying to see what she looks like. She kind of looks like but I never met her, which is why I say it that way. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I totally understand. Because it feels like I'll just say that it feels like she's always been with you. I'm also being shown like you being held, like you were born, you're being held as a baby. But like she was there, right? But she wasn't physically there, if that resonates with you at all, okay? But with that being said, I feel like she may be like someone that you could call on for assistance. I feel like she's always with you. Like you're never alone, like, right? So it's not like she's always with you when you're in your intimate moments, but she's with you, she's guiding you, she's there to support you. So I encourage you to try to build a relationship with her in regards to like seeking family guidance in a way. Is there a trip that you want to go on? I'm seeing like a boat on the water. She's showing me like you're on a boat, like, or maybe you've been wanting to take a trip on a boat in the water to an island. She's like, that would be really fun. Can we go? Can we go? So let's get back to this. I'm gonna talk to her. Something about cooking food. Hey, Prince. Something about cooking food. Something about rice. Something about beans. She's encouraging you to not give up on yourself. You need to find happiness within you, within yourself, and not from like your outer world. So your environment, you have to have happiness within yourself before your environment can, or the people in your life. You have to find happiness within yourself. You cannot expect for the people in your life to give you happiness. You're going to have to find that within yourself. And then when it comes to your home, you need to have pieces in your home that brings you happiness. Something about the color yellow. I don't know if that might be your favorite color. Maybe you should put more yellow in your house. Let me know how that resonates with you, okay, Jara? Let me pull some cards for you, okay? Try to pull it all together. While I'm shuffling, Jara, if you have any other questions, or if you need me to clarify on anything that I said, please type it in the comment section now. But I feel like you got this. You need to just have more confidence in yourself and what you're capable of. Please always remember that you are able to create your own reality, but you're going to have to put the work into it. You're going to have to do the things that are necessary for you to get the things that you want. I'm hearing that a song about can't always get what you want, but then they're like, yes you can. Whatever you want, you can have it. You just have to take the first step. Okay. OMFG, my phone crashed. Where did it crash at? What was the last thing you heard me say? Two cards fell out, two cards that fell out, Page of Wands. So that's your passion, a message of going towards your passion. Knight of Swords. This is like it feels like fighting for yourself, fighting for your not necessarily your rights, but like you're fighting for your own opinion to like be heard. The mother figure in my energy. Okay, so the mother figure in your energy, it feels like it was a grandmother. What else did we say? She was saying something about, or showing me you being on a boat, possibly going on some type of a cruise, going to an island. She said that would be really fun. You should do that. So I don't know if you've been wanting to plan a vacation, but she's encouraging you to do that. She also showed me cooking rice and beans. So that might have been something that she liked, or maybe something that you could prepare as like a ancestral food. My parents are from the islands and we eat rice and beans every day. Okay. All right. So then just know that she is, that's her acknowledging that she's with you. Okay. And that she sees that, but she's with you all the time. I also said that she was with you all the time, not necessarily during your intimate moments, but she is there with you, and you can talk to her and ask her for guidance. So she'd be like the ancestor that you would go to for guidance. Okay. What else was said? What else? Just a FYI, I'm recording this live, y'all. So the goal is to put it on my YouTube channel, the Sacred Lotus Temple. So if you've missed anything and you want to rewatch this, I'm recording it so that you guys see all of the questions and the words and everything, and then I'll post it on my YouTube channel. Hopefully I'll be able to do that at least this evening. Okay, I'm gonna try to start doing that every day, is recording these lives. I know I said some other things, Yara, but I cannot even remember. It did have to do with you being your happiness. You're gonna have to find happiness within. You cannot seek happiness outside of you. It has to start from within. So you need to be happy with you, your looks, how you feel, your character, your personality. And if there's anything about you that you don't love, then this would be the time to change it. Okay. Also, I kept seeing the color yellow. So I don't know if the color yellow is like your favorite color of some sort. Maybe you might want to put your favorite things in your home. So if the color yellow is something that resonates with you, then do that. It also could be something where like maybe your chakra, your solar plexus or something, as far as your creativity may be blocked. So you might want to look on that as well. Now let's get back to the cards. We did fall out two cards fell out, which was the Page of Wands. We also had the Knight of Swords. Now the Page of Wands, that was giving me like your message of passion. So finding out what you're passionate about. What's something that you would do every day, regardless if you got paid for it or not? Whatever that is like your purpose, and that's what you should be focusing on, and then trying to develop that so that you can bring in some type of income. Then we had the Knight of Swords, which to me felt like you were having to fight for your voice, meaning that you have to it's like you have to allow yourself to speak and be heard, regardless of if people agree with you or not. You need to speak your truth. Okay, that's what I'm getting with this card. It's kind of like, you know, fighting for what you want. Then the last card that we have is the Queen of Cups. Now the Queen of Cups did come out reversed. So reversed is meaning is that like you're not taking care of yourself, right? You're not allowing your authentic self to just flow. You're feeling like you're hiding yourself. This may be like why I felt like you were crouching down. This is when I was asking you about what your big three was. Prior to that, I was saying it feels like with your energy, it feels like you crouch down and you dim your light a lot. Okay, so we don't want to do that anymore. So the things that you need to do, your priorities in regards to this situation, right? Make your list. Like make a list. Yeah, I do make myself small a lot. Okay, so we're not going to do that anymore, right? Because your sun is a Sagittarius, right? I don't know any Sagittarius that makes themselves small. Just because that fire burns too bright to ever be small. I'm getting the goosebumps. You guys see that? Can you see that? So that's my sign that I'm on the right track when I get the goosebumps. Yeah, so I don't know any Sagittarius that dims their light. Not that it doesn't happen. I just don't know any. Because the fire burns too bright, as I said. So yeah, make your list of all the things that you want to do. Pick your top 3. For the next quarter, you're going to work on goals on how to achieve those 3 goals. You're going to find love for yourself in your heart, and you're going to allow the love for you to shine outward so that your outer world will then be a reflection of that. Okay? Yeah. And take care of yourself in the meantime and in between time. I think that's it. Is there anything else that I can help you with today, Yara? Love, have to get something done by 1 p.m. I will see if you're still here when done. All right, sounds good, Eileen, but just know that I will go back up. If you're not here, I'm going to go back up. I'm going to answer all the questions so that anyone who missed while I was doing the gifted reading, you can find it on my YouTube channel, the Sacred Lotus Temple. Again, you guys, you know, all of the links for all the stuff that I do and talk about in regards to me and mine, you can find it in the link tree in my profile. Okay, so you guys make sure that you're following me as well, and then when I do go live, you'll see me blinking in the following section, and you can come on in. All right, Yara, is there anything else that I can help you with today? Otherwise, I'm going to close out your reading. Your grandma gave me a kiss on the cheek. She said thank you, so please reach out to her. I'm not sure if you know what her name is. Ask your dad what her name is so you can bond. Maybe put a picture up of her in your home. Okay? Thank you. All right. Hey, Pran, what's going on? You bet, girl. All right, let's go back up. Let's go back to these questions that we missed. Shaitan, what's going on, homie? Thank you so much for the fluffy hearts. All right, so Crystal, don't know if you're still here, but we're going to start with you. Will James reach out to apologize to reconcile our relationship? If he does, it's not going to be for a week or two, okay? In the meantime and in between time, if you're going to wait for him to contact you, you should really be writing down your, or at least thinking about your, what is it called? The things that you cannot put up with. All right, I couldn't think of the word. Deal breakers. Your deal breakers. Destiny, will Brendan reach back out to me? Maybe by Thursday or Friday. Shannon, will D and I work our differences out and get married? You have to, I'm not going to say yes or no on that one, but you really have to figure out if the differences are something that you are willing to like, are you willing to not uphold your own desires or uphold your own opinions solely just to marry somebody? Like, are you willing to compromise in a way where you may lose out on something that you truly want or you truly believe in? Okay. Angelica, my friend Manuel was in a coma. He's up, but now he's not responding with his eyes. His eyes is like he can't me, my sister. I'm thinking that you're saying see your sister. I think we've spoken before, and I told you that I believe that I told you that things were going to be okay. Now the man's in a coma, so it's definitely going to take time for everything to come back, right? And I believe that you're the person where I was like, you were telling me that the person was in a coma, and I'm like, yeah. And when he comes out and when he's able to talk and all these other things, then he he's really gonna be talking about some real like spiritual stuff. Like, I met God and this is what God said type of situation. So just be aware of that. Allow everything to happen naturally. And be positive. Try not to worry so much, but be positive for your friend, okay? Navia, will Jay come back to rekindle our love in 2024? You should move on. You should move on and find somebody else. All right, so I did that gifted reading for Jara. Let's keep going. Leanne, will Jake be with me for my surgery? Jake from State Farm. Yeah, I believe so. I believe he'll be there. Said hi to Sunshine. Prin, can you describe... Oh, somebody asked me something earlier about my gifts. I think I can tie that in with Prin's stuff as well. Let me go back up. All right, there we go. Eileen, did you do exercises to strengthen your gift? I know I'm clairvoyant, but I'm in infancy stages. Yes, I did. So to strengthen my gift, I did a lot of, meditation, but it was like just quieting my mind and really just listening. But let me tell you this, okay? Everyone's situation is different, but there are different techniques that you can do. Now, what helped me as far as developing my techniques is that I am a true and complete introvert. And it may not seem like that here because my sun and rising is Leo. And so, with Leo, confident, very out there, very like not aggressive, but when you see me, oh, you gonna see me, right? So but my moon is Scorpio, so I'm very private, I'm very to myself. Like if I'm not on here live or if I'm not with people, I am quiet. Like you may not even know that I'm in the room, right? So yeah, I'm an introvert. So I'm like the hermit, always inside, right? I'm always going within for everything. So because that's just who I am naturally, right? When I'm by myself, when I'm in my sacred space, it's very, very easy for me to develop gifts because I'm going to sit there and notice everything, right? So even like sometimes you guys, if I'm on the live, like yesterday, I was saying, oh, like I can feel that there's an energy, not an energy change, but there's a shift in the atmosphere, right? And I can feel that with my ears. I know when, like I can tell, like right now in the room that I'm sitting in, like when I see or feel things, like I know exactly like where it's coming from because I am in tune with my environment, right? I always have my eyes open, the eyes that I see with and then the eye that I see with, right? But if you are interested in learning how to develop your own gifts, you first need to speak with your spirit team and ask them or tell them the best ways to communicate with you in that regard. So, like in regards to whatever gift you have. So for my clairvoyance, I told my team like, hey, please show me the movie, but show it to me like as a whole movie, not bits and pieces. Okay. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It really depends on which guide is talking to me. Also, you need to develop relationships with each of your guides if possible. Sometimes they don't want you to know what their name is. Sometimes they're just, like just feel my energy and you'll know that it's me. Okay. But definitely a lot of meditation, and it's not necessarily saying any type of chant. Really, it's just sitting in the quiet and allowing your mind to be quiet, and then paying attention to what comes into your head, right? Also practicing, right? So if you're with someone and let's just see all of a sudden you see something happening, tell that person like, hey, I just saw a scene, I just have this feeling, or I saw something of XYZ. Do you know what I'm talking about? Is that resonating with you? And then just go from there. Okay? I hope that helps. Pran, can you describe the energy of my two protector guides, or if you see what they show up to you? I'm hearing Kaipo. Prin, is one of your guys, is it a leopard? I'm hearing Kaipo, and I know that that's a leopard in I believe, okay, I'm not 100% sure, but I do believe that Kaipo is like the name for, not leopard, or like jaguar in, is it Benin in that country? I can see that. Let me know if you're still here, Pren. Let me know if that's what it is. Wait one sec, phone having issues. Leon, thank you, you're welcome. Let me see what I missed, y'all. I apologize. Am I being filtered? No, okay, so I did that. Shaitan, did you take a pregnancy test? And not just like the one that you pee on, but like blood. Go get some blood work to find out, okay? I did that one for Leanne. She was asking me if Jake was gonna be there for the surgery, and I said, Jake from State Farm? Like, yeah, okay. And you guys, when you start getting in touch with your higher self and your spirit team, please be prepared. Like, they have a sense of humor, okay? They're not all like robotic, like, and you guys know, if you've been here for a while, you know, one of my guys, I call him Petty Boots. Like, he is so ridiculous. He's on point all the time, but he's really like, you know, he's just like, he tells you how it is. He may cuss you out, but it's from love. He's like, I don't give a damn about none of that shit. About none of that shit. Okay. Y'all. But yeah, he's a bit, he is feminine, but he's very, very like masculine, if that's even possible. Think like a baron, okay? Like a baron. Chantel, Innocentia, I like that name. Chantel, will Nikosi reach out to reconcile? I believe so. Also, thank you for the heart puff. I appreciate that. Hi, good afternoon, Abigail. Does William have romantic feelings for Abigail? I believe so, but I want you to know that it is all coming from, it's like, it's right? So men are visual creatures, right? So just don't be in your feelings about the fact that it's coming from the attraction is based off of like physical, you know, adulting relations types of situations. It's more that than like him being like, oh, I love your brain. I think you're so smart. Okay. Hi, everyone. How are you guys doing? All right, let's go. All right, Pran, I'll see you later. Come back when you can. It's 11:21. I'm not going to be here for much longer myself. Ariana, does Jeffrey still have dealings with his baby mother, Lala? I mean, there's always gonna be some type of dealings, at least until the child is 18 years old. But are you saying more or less like, are they having relations? Or that? Because I mean, I don't see them like having relations with each other, but there's definitely still a physical attraction. They just couldn't work out their stuff, you know. But this is something that each and every one of us is going to have to explore with our partners if they have children with somebody else. Like, you need to be like, what is this relation? What is going on? Like, what is y'all relationship? And even like, if you're gonna have to also have some type of conversation with the child's mother, you know. But you're gonna have to determine if all of that, if you're willing to deal with. Okay. You are welcome. Hey, Divine Empress 888, how's it going? Yes, this makes sense. Thank you. You're very welcome. More so relationship. Okay. Yeah. So I don't see that they're hunching on each other. That doesn't mean that they're not, but there's definitely some type of physical something. Now I'll say this though, if he's ever like, I'm going to my baby mama's house, and then he ends up spending the night, I was too tired to drive home, that's questionable. Please use your discernment with that. Okay. G. Will Usman, is that correct? Is Will Usman try to make things right with me in the future? I mean, I honestly don't believe that it's worth your time, even like to entertain that. Let me know how that resonates with you. It feels like it's like a situation where it's like you're totally unbothered by the malarkey that comes out of this person's mouth. And if you even were to entertain, if you were even to entertain this person trying to make things right, it would be so beneath you and so like not worth your time. But it's up to you what you do in that regard. So, not that he will, not that he won't, but if he does, it'll be a waste of your time. All right, let me know how that resonates with you. Amanda, will Robert and I move in together next year? I want you to think about that. Because the whole game will be changed. You will not have your privacy and all the stuff that you love to do with your stuff, right? Like, I know your thing is mature skin and fashion, right? But it's like all the things that you like to do, it's like being questioned. I don't know if he doesn't understand what you do, or he's like not trying to put you down in any way, but he's just like, why do you do all that? You know, like, why do you have 15,000 moisturizers? You know, it's always a question. Like, he just can't let you be. And not that he's doing it because he doesn't like that you're doing it. He just doesn't understand it. So you're always having to explain why. So just keep that in mind. It'll definitely be a game changer into you just going through your regular day, because now your day also consists of you explaining why you do what you do. So if that's something you're okay with, or that you'd like to teach or whatever, then make it happen. You know what I mean? Do the thing. Oh, you're welcome. You are very, very welcome. Okay, I'm going to take a little break for a minute. I want to share with you guys how things that I've been told to let you know if you have any certain gifts, right? So let's just say like moles, right? So ways that you can tell if you are a seer, right, is if you have like moles around your eyes, right? Even if you have moles on your forehead, like some people may have a mole right here. That's a really good indicator. I have like mole, like beauty marks that, let me see. If I was looking in the mirror, they go like this, and they look like Orion's belt going down my forehead. I'm recently getting like skin tags. Is it over here? No, I have a new, like a skin tag coming in here, but they're all like coming in around my eyes. Another way that you can tell if you're a healer in any way is if you have any type of like dark spots on your hands. I should really get into palmistry more, because I've been hearing some like really interesting things that you can tell if you're a psychic. I heard that if you have this X right here, if you have an X here, mine is really big on both of my hands. If you have any markings around your ears, you may be clairaudient. I have a beauty mark somewhere on one of these ears over here. But just FYI, I just wanted to share that. I needed to take a quick energy break. Also, I'm going to take a booty break and stretch. So if you've been here with me for a while, I want you to stand up too and stretch. It's good for you. Get your blood circulating. Okay? Oh, stretch, 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 stretch. All right. Okay, let's jump back in, shall we? Anita, was ID, is that it? Was it ID happy to see me today? It feels fake. It feels very much like Real Housewives, Basketball Wives, whichever that one is with Jen and Evelyn and Chrissy or whatever. Is that her name? Chrissy? Or they're like that face that when they like do those kisses on the cheek. Oh, it's so good to see you. Like it feels fake. It feels is the word disingenuine? Not genuine. I don't know what the word is. Y'all can let me know in the comments. I'd appreciate that. Anita, thank you so much for the heart puffs. I'd missed that, but I appreciate you doing that. Yes, was hopeful, not gonna lie. You did a honey jar, but I don't know. I hate that I'm attached to, and I buried it. You buried the honey jar? Did I miss something? Try to make things right with me in the future. Okay. And I was like, yes, but it'll be a waste of your time. Yes, was hopeful, not gonna lie. I did a honey jar, but I don't know. I hate that I'm attached to him. Gotcha. Yes, mine are starting to grow. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. I got caught up. I was like, what is happening? And you buried it. Did you buried it because you wanted it? Did you want it to grow? You wanted the love to grow? Is that what you did? Hey, Pran, welcome back. Is your name Dana or Dana? Will I pass my license exam next week if I take it? Oh, speaking of, the homie Red Gotti is taking her license to next week too. Are you taking the test on Wednesday? Dana, are you taking the test on Wednesday? There's something about the eclipse. They're like, it would probably be better to take it during the eclipse. When is the eclipse? Is the eclipse on the 19th? Let's look it up, y'all. Friday. You're taking the test on Friday? Okay. Next. Is it an eclipse? What am I thinking of? What's the next thing that's about to happen? Is it an eclipse or is it something else? There's something coming up, right? But it has to do with the moon. Anyways, I say all that to say, if my guides are like, so based off, it's like there's a better time to take it based off of like the stars, right? If you wanted to do everything based off of astrology, there's a better time to take the test. But if you just wanted to like do it based off of your own knowledge and your own understanding, and they're saying not Wednesday but after Wednesday, but you said that you're going to do it on Friday, so that will be all right. It's like, but it's not going to be like, you'll pass, but it's not going to be like the highest of highest scores. Does that make sense to you? Friday the 13th. Oh, that's a good number. I think you'll be fine. It might not be the highest of scores, but you'll be fine. Yes, either way, I won't know the score. You'll just know that you passed. Okay, so you'll be good. I think you'll be fine. I think you'll be fine. Did you see what I said about my phone was messing up when you got to my question? Yeah, I did. I sure did. Now y'all remember that I'm just going through and I'm answering questions. If you had to leave out or whatever the case may be, please know that this live is being recorded so that you can see all the comments, and I'll be posting it to my YouTube page. Okay? You're welcome, Dana or Dana. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name incorrectly. Mara, is Josh aware that he messed up again with me? Will he still try to come back around? He knows. And honestly, it feels like he did it on purpose. Like, because you said again. Like, because clearly he messes up, you take him back. He messes up, you take him back. So he's used to it. You've already told him like what your boundaries are, which are like nothing. Or, you know, like you... Not that you let him get away with everything, but he's used to you allowing him to get away with stuff, so he just expects for you to be okay with it. So he like will just do stuff because he knows that you won't do anything. So you're gonna need to, you know, put some boundaries down and really stand firm on this. If he messed things up with you, don't give him the opportunity to keep messing up. Mo, will I do better at clinicals tomorrow? You will. You just need to calm down. Stop being so nervous. Like, you know that you know that you know that you know what you know. And only you know that. So you need to show that you know it. Stop being so nervous. I'm getting sweaty palms. So just calm down. You'll be all right. Does that make sense? Internet went out. You said it right. Beautiful. Maya, do you see Montrell apologizing to me? Thank you. Will I do better in clinicals tomorrow? I said yes. Just stop being so nervous. I got sweaty palms, so stop. Thank you so much. Been feeling stressed lately. All right, beautiful. What did you say about my question? I said I had to restart TikTok because I was acting up. I had said something about I was shown a jaguar, and so I had asked you if you know if one of your spirit guides was a jaguar. Good morning, Phoenix Star. How are you? That's all they let me see. They didn't show me anything else, okay? They just showed me a jaguar. They showed me, well, it wasn't just the jaguar. They showed me the name Kipo, which I know means jaguar. So you would be the best one to know. I knew about the jaguar one, but was wondering about the other protector. No, all they showed me was the jaguar. That's interesting. Yeah. So you gotta talk to them. I'm telling you, like, Prin, you be asking me questions, and sometimes I'll be like, what was that girl that was like, you knew. If you can't make yourself laugh, then I don't know what else. Well, I knew about not the other one. You gotta ask. You gotta ask them, and they'll tell you. They will tell you. What? Like the other night, I was asking my my guides. I was like, well, who's on my head? And then they like showed me, and I'm like, that I don't even know what that is. And then I had to look it up. They showed me a picture. I had to look it up, and I was like, wow, that makes sense. So yeah, just ask. Set your intentions before you go to bed, and your guides will come to you when it's time. They will come to you and let you know. But I think what the most important thing with all of this and our spirit guides is, you guys don't get so caught up in knowing who they are, what they look like, just be more focused on like how they feel when they're around you, right? When they're there supporting you. Be more focused on building that relationship with them. Being open and having conversations with them. You know what I mean? They're in timeout right now. Truth be told, they can never be on timeout. They'd be like looking around like, she don't know that we're spirit. Like, we're spirit. We go and come as we please. She may not, or they may not like what we're saying. But yeah, focus on building the relationship and knowing what they feel like. That's more important than knowing what they look like or what their names are. Now, this is just my opinion. If you feel something different, then go with that, right? But focus on that and like developing your own gifts. Does anyone have any questions about developing their spiritual gifts, or if they're curious to know what their spiritual gifts are? Like, you may have an inkling on what they are. Pressed by Lex. Hey, what's going on? How are you? Misty, I am. Fel, how are you? What's going on? Doing good. Good. I'm very curious to know. Okay. How do you know if you have any? Everybody has gifts. You just have, it's about, everyone has a sixth sense. It's just about you being aware how you receive messages. I suspect my dreams are one. Yep, your dreams can come up. So if you have dreams of stuff that could happen or that will happen, you have precognition. All right, so you get visions of things that will happen. Whether if it's in your sleeping dreams or your waking dreams. So you may daydream a lot, and that could be precognition. Daydreaming can also be clairvoyance as well. To me, clairvoyance and precognition are very, very similar, but precognition is basically you being able to see the future. Because my dreams come true, but they are about 2 to 3 years in advance. Ooh, girl, that's what's up. So yeah, you have precognition. You're able to see into the future. I love that for you. That's a really good gift. They're all good gifts, I'm not gonna lie. I think mine are just know, feel, see, I think. Yeah. Probably. I think you're still very much questioning if what you're seeing and feeling is real. I have deja vu sometimes. I can sense when someone is sick, which is scary. Oh, so you're like a medical empath. That's really good. Are you a nurse or anything like that? Or maybe do you do Reiki? Deja vu. Deja vu is legit you like stepping into your other timeline. right? It's like when they converge, right? So you're in this universe over here, and then there's another universe, and they run parallel with each other, and sometimes they like dip in with each other. That's deja vu. No, I want to be, LOL. I'm trying to get into the medical field. Well, do it. You should do it. That will really, really help you when it comes to your practice, is being able to know or sense when people are sick. With a that's so raging and deja vu thing. Yeah. That too. And what about my use of a pendulum? I have one that I really want to develop the skill. Thoughts? Do it. I have a pendulum. I don't really use it though. It's not really called to me, but I like it. But you know, I got it because it was all black, and I love black. I love everything black. Black, purple, and gold. Those are my things. So if I find something that I like, I usually will get it. So there's that. Evelyn, will my ex unblock me to reconcile this month? No, don't force it. Do not force it. Please do not force it. Kenya, I had a dream that someone in my family was going to pass away, and a couple weeks later my aunt died. Yep, precognition.